Hey guys, and welcome to the Metaverse. Today I'm going to show you how to download any stadium in PES 2021 and mix and match stuff from various sources to produce the perfect custom stuff of your choice. So, without further ado, let's get started. So first thing first, we need to download two files. One, Cider by Juce. Second, Stadium ID Changer Tools by mjts. Next, download Stadium Server. You need to download all the updates and override the files when prompted to make it function properly. Stadium Server is where you are gonna put the actual stadiums that you download. Now put the downloaded Cider folder inside your game folder. Put the folders content and module inside your Cider folder of the game. Now add these following lines in your cider.ini files. Now download commonlib.lua from the given link and paste it inside Cider folder of your game and extract. It will add a new folder called lib inside module folder of Cider. You just need to add the following lines inside cider.ini. Now download your favorite stadiums either as a pack like the VirtuaRed stadiums or the individual stadium of your choices. Suppose if I want to download the new Santiago Bernabeu and modify its stuff, I'll head over to this link. Now copy this stadium Santiago Bernabeu inside the stadium server of our game folder and keep this backup. Now copy these lines and put it inside map teams and map competition respectively. Let's take a look at how the default pitch and turf of the stadium looks like. Now to modify the turfs. For custom turf, I mostly prefer endo turfs. I'll provide the link below in the description. Suppose I want to use real turf by endo version 4. I'll download and extract it. Now before blindly applying any task, just take a look at the preview of some of the tasks provided here. It will give an idea of how the tasks are. For example, from the preview of the V4 edition, I like the Old Trafford and Camp Nou tower. Now, how to know which one is Old Trafford and which one is Camp Nou? For this, you need to know the original ID of the stadiums. Head onto this website. Here we can see that the ID of Camp Nou is 2 and that of Old Trafford is 7. So we simply need to look for the folder ST002 and ST007 inside the V4 TAF folder. Now create a new folder and name it as Santiago Bernabeu Modified TAF and create a hierarchy of folder inside it as shown. Now go to the TAF folder and navigate inside Asset Model DG, copy common and ST007 and paste it inside Santiago Bernabeu Asset Model DG. Now open Stadium ID Changer Tools, select folder, go to place 2021, Santiago Bernabeu Modified TAF, select OK. Here you can see that the old ID of the stadium or stuff we are going to use is already selected in the old ID column. We need to map this ID with the ID of the downloaded stadium. Now find the ID of the downloaded stadium. Now go to the stadium folder, navigate to Asset Model DG, and here you can see that the ID of the stadium is ST021. Extract archive, change ID, pack archive, and I'm done. Now copy these folders from inside the common folder of the modified TAF and paste it inside the add-on folder of your game like this. Now if there is no add-on folder, just repeat the step inside the asset folder in the similar way. Now copy the source images file from inside 021 folder of your modified tab and paste it inside the st021 folder of your game directory like this. Let us check the modified tab. It's kinda cool. Now if you like the overall pitch layout and the grass of the tab but wants the original line that was on the pitch of the default stadium, simply do this. Now if you want to change the grass pattern of the stadium only and keep everything else intact, you need some other tab files. For this I will download endo tab v3. Go to the common folder and copy only tab 3D and paste it inside the stadium admin folder of our game directory. Let us take the modified tab. Not bad. But if you want to change how the tab looks like, you need to replace the source image file inside any ST or Stadium ID folder, for which you need to use the ID changer tools to match the ID of the new stadium to our downloaded stadium, like I showed you before. Now suppose if I want to use the Camp Nou tab. Now don't copy any other file other than the source images file, or it will change the overall stadium ambience. And that's that. You can mix and match the pitch, turf 3D and source image file from various sources to create the ultimate turf of your choice. It will work 99% of the time. For the remaining 1%, there is always the backup. Similarly, you can mix and match the LAT files from various sources, which will change the overall lighting effect of the stadium. Now, if you want to manually create the color of your turf and the stadium light from scratch, you need to reshade the LAT and turf files. And there is an excellent tutorial on the same by NIHIL Project. All the links will be provided in the description below. So this is how you mix and match various turf files to create the perfect turf of your choice. Feel free to comment any issues. Hope this video was helpful to you. If you found this useful, please consider subscribing to this channel and hit that like button. Also press onto that bell icon for any future notifications. Thank you.